Look at me.
Yo, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to the This Life podcast. I am here, joined with you again, Cesar Gonzalez, along with my other co-hosts,
Danny Luna,
Giovanni Perez,
and Obed Lerma.
And today, for you guys, we have a very special guest, straight out of Houston, survived himself, Julian.
What are you saying?
Straight from the slums.
Straight from the slums.
From the trenches, dog.
No, I was born here. Okay, just say it like that. Like I got reincarnated.
I'm just saying, he's got a story for us today.
Oh, but you survived the tragedy.
You're not from Texas. You're born and raised here,
No,
right?
I was born here.
Born and raised here. Went to North and then Palmer? All 4 years?
Yeah.
Really?
Never went to a different school. Not like, people like go in and out and like, all that stupid
Yeah.
shit. Like I went solid for like even elementary.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Nah, we don't do that here.
You don't do that here?
I only went to 3 schools ever.
Yeah. Like, I don't know how y'all be going to like 10 schools on like all your life. Like, okay.
It's like opportunities,
like,
bro.
okay.
Opportunities.
Well, what the fuck? Hell no.
What do you mean?
Colleges are gonna be like, why you go to so many schools?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's not
we
like
don't
they're
want them here.
It's not like they're gonna be like, schools are not like jobs.
It's like you went to 5 different elementary schools. Homie was stupid or something.
Unless you got suspended or expelled.
No, you right. I should have switched out of Metro.
Yeah, that broke your reputation. And famoso Danny.
Yep.
You could have went bigger.
I could have.
Well, we brought Julian here today to kind of give you guys a full hands-on, first-person, story of the Astroworld incident.
Oh shit.
Right? Some people might say incident. Some people might say tragedy. Some people
say ritual.
Might say it was planned. Yeah, ritual.
Nah, but it's one thing, watching it on the news, watch it blow up, watch the news like twist it, and it's another thing actually hearing from someone that was actually there. Out of like what you've seen on the news, what have been like the most twistiest things that they've said?
Oh, a lot of it is bullshit because like they say it's a ritual. And, like, they say like he was like taking people's souls and shit, and that how he could have stopped it and all these other things. Like, I feel like some people like take it too far. Like all the conspiracy theories, like they can't just let something happen.
Yeah.
Like, people died, so like why can't you just let them rest in peace?
Yeah.
Like I understand it's like a tragedy, but like why are you making it come out to like, oh, Travis was like taking their souls and doing this and like giving their souls to like the Illuminati or to the devil because like he's a devil worshiper and this and that, but like nothing can ever just happen,
Yeah, they're making
there has to be something behind it for it to make sense.
They're always making like
an excuse.
Someone look like the bad guy.
Like, because that's basically a lot of their motives, like especially with the cancel culture and stuff like that.
No, for sure, dude.
Well, what can I just say though? Because there's like I didn't look too much into it because it's like fuck it, whatever happened.
Yeah.
But there's this one video that just had me questioning shit because like this man, like there's this man getting like carried out, like like man passed out. I don't even know what happened. He could have been dead for all I know. But then like you just see like Travis like kneel down and just like staring them down and like humming weird as fuck.
No, with the auto tune.
That's weird as fuck. Like that honestly seems like something that could be part of a ritual.
Well, I mean, if you kind of look at it like where he's from, like where he's at, like when you look, like if you look at the videos in his perspective, like some of the times it's like dark.
Yeah.
Like, but you just see like the fireworks and the steam and the fire going off. Like I feel like that's the only time he can actually see, because when I was like in the whole pit. Like, there was, like, not that much light, to be honest. Like, you could see the people around you, but you couldn't really, like, see, because there was, like, you could barely see, like, 5 people in front of you. Like, not even that. Like, less than that.
And that was, it was outside.
Dark. Yeah, and it was, like, pitch black. And, like, it was cold, so it made it, like, while we were waiting there, it was, like, like there were so many people, like all the body heat was like getting to us because it was like, you know, we would get hot, but since it was cold, it was fine. But when everything started, that's when it kind of just went, it went to shit. Yeah.
Damn. The one video that I did see that I was like, I could see that how the media twisted it. It's someone recording, and they're recording what's it called? The screens on top of the mountain, and they're like,
what the fuck is someone was like walking on top of it.
You gotta realize that he has themes for like the other two Astroworlds.
Yeah.
Like if you look at the first one, that was.
Yeah, he's just gonna come down here.
That was from the like. If you look at the first one, like that was like, you know, his childhood dream to like bring it back to Houston because like there was an Astroworld like theme like Six Flags.
Okay.
And then the second one, it was I don't really know what the theme was there, but like it was like, you know, a lot of like skeletons and stuff like that.
Okay.
But it's just a theme. So like for this theme, it was Utopia. Like so like before literally the night before the concert, he dropped 2 songs, Escape Plan and Mafia.
Okay.
And the thing is titled Dystopia, like, you know, just because it's the end doesn't mean like, you know, it's like something like a beginning or something like that. And so after the whole incident, like people like looked at it and were like, because if you look at it, like the little figure of him, like it's like all like he has big ass ears, like fang teeth and stuff like that. Like he looks like a demon or something like that. And so people like take it like, you know, too much.
They twist it.
They like
shit.
Like I'm telling you, they just can't let something happen. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like nothing can ever just happen.
And that's what I'm saying. Like out of your perspective, it's like one thing us watching that media that like what happened and shit, and then it's another thing, you know.
There.
Yeah. And then being there and then watching that. So like, okay, how did the night that whole day go for you?
So first things first, when we got there, we waited. We got in and then we waited in line for like 3 hours just to buy a shirt because the lines were terrible. So we waited 3 hours in line, no water, no nothing. We were just standing there on our phones. Like we barely got signal too. So you know that's what kind of like. I think that's what kind of like
got everybody like on edge.
Yeah, you can't really call for help. Like even afterwards, like I couldn't call Josue, I couldn't call Yvonne, I couldn't call Brian because the signals were out.
How many of y'all went?
It was 4 of us. Well, Kevin was supposed to go. But,
Kevin was supposed to go. Yeah, it was Josue, Yvonne, and Julian at the concert.
And Brian.
Right? And Brian?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So they all, was it 4 of them were there?
And then we were there when they broke down the gate, because they broke down the gate next to the merch line.
Yeah.
So you just see a bunch of people, like, you know, falling over and just, like just trying to get in, and then...
and that was in broad daylight, like...
Yeah, like, they didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They didn't care.
And it's funny to, like, if they saw them, people doing that just for the merch or just for line, then why weren't they like, fuck, yeah, maybe we should not
like, they should have had
this.
more security, or they should have stopped it, or probably told them, like, hey, this is happening.
Yeah.
Like, we probably need to take extra precaution. But, like, so, after we waited in line, we went to go get food, because, you know, we were, like, basically, like, tired at that point. Like, we were, like, because by the time we got to, like, the merch and everything, and we got the food, it was already 5. And he was supposed to come out at 8. So we went to go see Don Toliver perform for, like, 30 minutes.
Okay.
And then we left, and then we waited in this little area, like, cause so there was 4 places where you could wait to, like, you know, wait to go, like, see him.
Mm-hmm.
And so we waited, like, in the middle one. Like, if you look at the videos,
it's like
so it's one right here, and then the middle, and then the third.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but the middle is split in 2 things.
Gotcha.
Like, you know, smack down in the middle.
Yeah.
So we were in the one on the left in the middle.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, so we were waiting there for 3 hours, and
just with like a whole,
just waiting there. No, like, you know, just waiting there with like a bunch of people. Like, no water, no food, no nothing. We just had to wait there. We had to wait for like 4 hours. Just standing there, dude. Just standing there. People were like smoking weed around you, so you'd be getting all that.
That second degree.
Yeah, that shit would suck.
Secondhand high.
And then, like, cause then they put a timer up, which made it even worse. They put a 30-minute timer.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was an hour or 30 minutes. I forget. And so, like, that made it worse, because then people from the other stage, because they were still performing at the other stage, those people started coming over.
Oh.
And they were pushing their way in.
Yeah.
And so, like, you could tell when there's more people in, because you felt like the crowd get more and more, like...
condensed.
Yeah. And then all four of us were still like together. Like I could still see him. Like I was like, all right, we're cool. We're good. We're gonna make it out of this. Cause when you see Travis Scott concerts, like that shit goes like pretty hard.
Yeah,
like,
it goes crazy.
Like, you expect people are gonna get injured because like people go too crazy, but like you don't expect people to fucking die, And so, the countdown hits 10, and then by that point I'm nowhere near anybody anymore that I know. Like, so I'm just by myself, just talking to strangers, trying to like and then it's getting closer, and the claustrophobia hits. Like, because there's so many fucking people, and you're just there like this. And I'm a big dude, so, like, I need space to, like, breathe. So I'm just, like, this all the time, like, holding my merch so it doesn't get, like, taken from me. Because people are, like, tugging on your shit.
Yeah.
And so the timer stops, like, and then, like, everything comes up on the screen. And, like, the instrumental to his new song, Escape Plan, starts playing. Like, a bunch of visuals come up on the mountain and stuff like that.
Okay.
And then he, like, jumps out of the stage, like, the ground, and then, like, you just hear him say, let's go, and then everybody just starts going crazy, and then the flames start shooting up, everything keeps going, and then, like, that's when it gets hot, like, because he shoots the fire up, and it sucks all the air up, and so you can't breathe, so you, like, if you need to breathe, like, you need to, like, kind of, like, stick your neck out.
Damn.
And so that song ends, and then Highest in the Room plays, and that's the song I really wanted to see, perform, so I'm like, I'm gonna keep, like, keep going.
Yeah.
And so he I was going hard to that one, and then his next song played, and then by the end of his third song, like the beginning of the fourth one, I kind of felt, I couldn't do it anymore because there was like I couldn't breathe.
So at this point, he had only sang 4 songs.
At this point, it was only 4 songs deep.
Okay.
I was 4 songs deep, and I was kind of worried because I'm like Josue and Yvonne, like
smaller,
like nothing against them, but they're smaller
definitely
than me.
smaller guys.
And I was like, okay, if I can't make it through the whole thing.
Yeah.
What what's going on with them? And I was like, I was more worried about them than myself.
I could see that, bro.
And so,
oh man.
And then I told the 2 dudes next to me because they looked like they were running out of area too. I'm like, dude, I need to get out of here. They're like, let's go, dude. He's like, let's make it out the back because we can't, because we were like close to the barricade, but then by the 4th song we were already like more into the middle, like in the whole like mosh pit area.
Gotcha.
And so. By that, we had to leave, and there was this girl that while we were waiting, she was in front of me with her boyfriend, but I guess her boyfriend didn't make it back in time.
Okay.
And she needed to leave too, and I was like, let's go, like, follow us, we're leaving.
Okay.
And so, by the time we try and get out, he's already finishing the 4th song, and it's like the 5th and the 6th, and we're still in there. And it's getting even crazier, like, you can't breathe, you can't move, and people aren't.
And he's still shooting fire at this time? And he's still,
like, shooting fireworks, like, the steam and, like, fire, and it keeps sucking the air out. And people aren't moving. We're telling people, like, dude, we need to get out. Like, we're not trying to cut you or anything. Like, get out the way. We can't breathe.
Yeah.
And people are being dicks, dude. They won't let you through.
What?
And so, like, even if it's, like, a girl, like, telling them, because there was, like, so by the time we get to, like, so we're, like, so, like, now we're in the middle by, like, the 6th song. And then by the beginning, middle of the 7th, we keep, like, progressing. And so we still haven't made it to, like, the barricade to get out.
Shit.
And so there's this girl, the girl that I was telling you about, she was still with me. I'm like, let's go. Because I can see her, like, almost, like, fainting.
Yeah.
And I'm like, let's go. I was like, you can't fall here because if you fall,
you're
fucked. And I can't pick you up.
Yeah.
And so we get to this part where there's, dude, like, literally want to tell you, like, there's just a bunch of people passed out. Like, I look to my right, and there's just it looked like a black hole, dude. Because, like, there was just people laid out.
Yeah.
Like, they were passed out. They were just, like, and nobody was helping them. And so when, like, so it was, like, I'm right here. And the hole's, like, right here. And there's, like, nothing protecting me falling in.
Oh, shit.
So I get pushed from somebody else, and I fall. And I hit my knee. This knee hits first, and then somebody steps on this leg.
Damn.
And then I had to get up, like, I got up quick, and then I got pushed down again. And I got, like, in total I got pushed down 3 times. And I almost got my leg broken because I kept stepping on it. And at that time I got mad, so I started pushing. And so, like, I just started pushing my way out. And then I think this is a 9, like, I don't even know what number, like, I don't know what number he's on.
And you were trying to leave from the 4th
From the 4th
song.
song, we're still not out, and he's still going. And then, and I remember, like, the only reason and then I had to stop, dude. I couldn't move, I couldn't breathe, I couldn't, like, I ran out of energy. No. And And at one point, I'm like, I'm just gonna let him take me because.
Oh
Because
no!
I got to the point where it's like if I can't get out, I just gotta like
Just let it
wave,
happen.
just like ride the wave, like And then, but I don't know what happened. So I got enough air in me and enough energy, so like I started moving to the right of me, and then apparently a little kid had passed out. There was like I think I'm not gonna lie. Did you see that the 9-year-old or 10-year-old died? I think that was him.
Fuck.
Because it was a little black kid.
Yeah.
I think it was him because they were telling him like give him to the security guard.
Yeah.
And the security guard was right there, and he was moving people, like literally telling people to move, and they were moving. So I followed him. So honestly, I think him losing his life like literally saved my life. And it sucks saying that because it's like I literally saw the little kid, and like he wasn't moving, dude.
Like he was limp.
Like he was like literally like it looked like he was just like
Yeah, limp and
just limp, and they were like taking him, and I was following him like just to get out, and I had to jump 3 barricades to get out, and then like by the time I got out, like he was like I don't even know how long into the thing he was, but then by the time I got water and everything, that's when Drake came out.
What? I heard Drake came out like when was it? 30 minutes into the show?
I don't even remember, dude. I was so like gone, like I couldn't even breathe right. Like
what?
Like by the time I got out, like I was like there was sweat on me, but it wasn't mine.
Yeah.
What the
hell?
Yeah, and I forgot to mention that when I was trying to get out, this girl that was trying to get her boyfriend out, he passed out.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was going in and out of consciousness.
Yeah.
And she told me to help him, and I was grabbing his neck so he wouldn't fall back.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't fall back. And so while I was grabbing him, like at one point, I had to let him go. I was like, because
it's either you or it's me.
Or him. And I'm like, dude,
damn.
It sucks to say because like there's a lot of people asking for help because a girl that fell into the hole, like she was grabbing me, dude. Like she was
trying to pull yourself.
Trying to pull me to get her up. And I'm like, I can't help you. I'm like, if you keep pulling me, like
we're both
fucked.
goners,
like,
yeah.
We're both gonna and so like it's crazy that like. Cause you can't really hear the screams, like them screaming for help, because like the music is playing so loud. Okay. But like when you're like close to it, like it sounds so bad. Like it literally sounds like I'm not like it sounds like hell, because like you're just hearing people scream, "Help me!" Like,
so you're saying demonic confirmed?
No,
it was a ritual. It was a
ritual. But like the scream, like the yelling, dude, like it was.
So it was a ritual.
That's all I heard. That's enough. We can end it.
Like, dude, no, it was bad, dude, because like you want to help them, but it's like it's either you get out or you help them, and
you're screwed.
Like because you only have enough energy to like
Yeah.
Damn.
Like,
yeah.
That's crazy that you had to be put in that situation.
Yeah, and it kind of sucks.
Because you went thinking, all right, we're going.
Like,
me and my boys are going to the concert.
Like me and my 4 friends, and we're gonna have fun, listen to Travis, and then you're fighting for your life.
That's what I'm saying. This should have been like one of the most badass experiences you've ever had.
Well, like
and instead it just
shut up.
Like,
he said it should have.
I was like, whoa, hold on.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, because
Gio's face. He's like, what the.
No. I'm not saying
like,
it was a badass.
Okay.
It should have been.
Yeah, like it should have been cool, but like I came back to Colorado after that, and I kind of still like had dreams about it. Like I had like dreams about like all the people like screaming and stuff like that, because it's like I could have helped them, but I chose myself over that.
Yeah, like it's some crazy shit, because you went for like Travis Scott, and you could ended up with juice, like at a juice room.
Okay, all right, relax.
This is where we get into our segment. Mind fucks.
Oh my god! Now we get into it.
What's the mind fuck?
All right, Obed. What's our question that you're gonna give Julian?
Who? Do you have a dog or like a pet?
Yeah.
I think everybody here has like a pet.
Yeah, everybody here has a dog.
You know,
at least
that like at least like 98% of people have never told their pet their name. Like you call
no, that's not a mind fuck.
You call your pet by their name, but you've never
Yeah, that's all that shit.
But like, does a dog register like a you're human?
Like, I don't.
Have you told your dog your name?
Not really.
You gotta go home and tell your dog your name, dog.
I don't even think, because like the dog is mostly like outside, because like like it doesn't know how to act, but that's kind of on us.
For not
we
training
haven't
it.
trained them. But then again, it's like, why do I need to tell him my name? Like it just comes to me when I tell it to come.
So when it comes to you and it's like all happy to see you, in his head, what do you think? He's human?
He's like,
human?
oh my god, like that's my owner, like you know, my person. That
Okay.
But does he have that concept of owner, or is he like, oh, that's my best friend?
Probably like that.
Probably the best
Okay,
friend
but
thing.
it's like the same concept because it's like eventually when you like if or when you have a kid, like you gotta tell me your name, right?
Yeah.
Because
Same energy, same vibe.
the kid comes out just saying, you know, mom or dad, you know.
Yeah.
But like at one point, it's gonna know your like actual name.
Exactly. Why can't your dog know your name? You can
It's not like you're gonna call my name out and be like,
no.
But
you
still,
know what I
it doesn't
mean?
have to.
A proper introduction. You just go up to him
You just
like,
go up and like,
just be like,
hello.
yo, what's up, my dog? I'm Julian.
But I feel like it doesn't really matter to them as
might.
long as they know.
How do you know that? Though?
As long as it knows it's you.
He talks to
How do you
his
know that,
dog.
though?
Have you tried?
He talks to
Yeah.
dog.
I'll try it when I get home.
Record
Introduce
it,
yourself.
record it, send it to us. Let us know how that goes.
We'll post it on here, but let us know. Have you ever, told your dog your name?
And if you have it, go and do it.
yeah, and then tell us what your dog said.
Yeah. If your dog responds,
tell
now you
your
know.
cat, tell your turtle, tell your bird. Fuck it.
Exactly.
Yeah, your fish. Anything.
Fuck it, yeah. They deserve it though.
So back to the topic.
Travis
Like,
Scott.
once you got water and everything, was that under one of those like those what were they called? The tents for
Dude, I didn't even go to the medical tent. Like I
the
probably would
medical
have.
tent.
I probably had like, if I even would have broken something, I still would have went over there, because they were taking like a lot of people over there.
Yeah.
And like I just felt like if I got water in me and just relaxed, I probably would have came out fine.
Okay.
And then so when Drake came on, like people like I think I saw people jumping in to get into like.
They're like,
So that's probably what
shit,
made it
like
worse.
Drake.
Dude.
And so what kind of sticks with me too is like at the end of the concert, he's like, I love you guys, like make it home safe. And that kind of like the way he's like,
Ironic.
it kind of stuck with me because I'm like, because we looked at the news as soon as we got to our hotel room.
Yeah.
And we looked and we like kept refreshing it because we saw like a bunch of like ambulances come in.
Yeah.
Like after the thing ended.
Uh-huh.
And so we kept refreshing like this new, like we put news of Astroworld and stuff like that. And then by 2:30 in the morning Houston time, it said 8 people had died.
Dang, they confirmed it that early?
Yeah, because
I thought it was like 5 people and then like
no,
some
it was
people died like a
it
week
was
later.
8
That's what
and
I
then it
thought.
went to 9 and then it went to 10. But I think there's a lot more, to be
There's
honest.
13 confirmed as of right now.
Oh, there's more?
Yeah,
When
I'm
did they
pretty
say
sure.
more?
One kid died in a coma, like a week or two after that.
dang.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Damn.
But
Well,
so 2 a.m. they already confirmed that they were
yeah,
dead.
like literally, because after the concert, I was trying to find everybody. I found Josue without a shirt. He took his shirt. He took his shirt off because it was like drenched in sweat, and it wasn't even his. I'm telling you, you're drenched with sweat, but it's not yours.
yeah, it's other
It's
people's.
disgusting, dude. It's like when I tell you, like I felt disgusted in my life a couple times. Like that shit was like gross.
Nasty.
Like, cause it was like probably sweat and just like fluids. I don't even know what. I think I had blood on my fucking Union 4s, but it was like all muddy. Like I couldn't even tell if it was blood or not.
Yeah. The unions.
Yeah, like
What a
and then I
tragedy.
found
Oh,
Brian,
bro, that's the worst tragedy.
and then-
Forget Travis. This is a real tragedy right now.
yeah. And then I found Brian. I found Josue, and then I found Brian by the big Travis Scott head.
Ooh, okay.
By the entrance. And then we found Yvonne under the bridge where you have to cross to get into the event.
What?
Because he had already gotten out, but like he went outside to wait for us. So he knows we got out.
Yeah.
So then we got it. We were able to get. Brian was able to get cell phone signal and called him, and then we just went to Cane's, and then got a
quick snack.
And then got a, and then we got Cane's and we went. We got an Uber. We went home. I went to the hotel, and then while we were eating, we were like looking at that shit, and by 2:30 they was confirmed they dead, and then by 3:30. Like an hour later, it said the Saturday day was canceled.
Oh, okay.
Because of what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When Kevin was supposed to go.
Yeah.
What?
And so what was crazy is because I honestly think if it didn't happen that day, it probably would have
What
happened.
happened Saturday?
Yeah, because of Young Thug and Gunna were gonna be there, and they were gonna perform with Travis Scott, so it would have went even crazier.
Nah, Young Thug and Gunna's fans are something else, dude.
Yeah, so like, I don't know, like I kind of hate saying this, but like if it didn't happen that day, it probably would happen the other day,
and probably worse, maybe.
and probably worse because if people are already just trying to like get over the thing just to see Travis, imagine trying to see. Like, all the people trying to see Young Thug and Gunna. Yeah, because it was Young Thug, and it said Young Thug plus YSL. So, it was probably a couple other YSL rappers.
Oh, shit.
And then it was also Cactus Jack, which is Travis Scott.
Travis Scott's team.
And then 21 Savage and Baby Keem were going to be there. So, you don't know.
Oh.
Like,
21 Savage, that would have gone
everything,
absurd.
like,
for
day.
Saturday.
Yeah, they were saving all the crazy shit because not a lot. Well, Don Toliver was pretty good. I already saw him in Denver, like, in October.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was him, Lil Baby, it was Lil Baby, and I forget the other ones. But, like, the whole good lineup was on Saturday. And because it was, like, Bad Bunny was there, too. Was going to be there.
Really?
But
Saturday?
for, like, 30 minutes.
I saw that, like, just a quick pop-up. And
Yeah.
And so, like, yeah, it would have been crazy. It would have been crazier, to be honest.
Dude, what?
Damn,
So
bro.
I don't even want to imagine what would happen on the second day.
What happened to Drake?
You would've
Because he
definitely
was
got that
there.
on your
Like, I
YouTube.
saw the videos of him coming out, and then I saw the video of
fans are
Travis up
crazy.
on the thing, being like, hey, yo, watch out. There's someone on the ground.
Well, because, yeah, that's what a lot of people were like. If you saw that one person, why didn't you see the other people?
Uh-huh.
But, like, he was looking, if you see the video, he's only looking at that side.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the rest of the time, he's, like, looking down, doing his part. And so, like, because if you look at Travis Scott concert videos, like, you can, like, he tells them to stop. So, like, he can get to him.
Yeah.
Like, the medics and shit can get to him. And then, well, those concerts are small, but you got to remember, like, there was, like,
50,000.
There wasn't 50,000. There was
No,
more.
there were more.
More?
They
There
were
was, like-
saying that more people than expected, like, got
Like, I'm
in.
telling you, like, there was,
Because
like,
people were breaking down the barriers and shit.
Dude,
there was, like,
what
at
the-
least, like, 80,000. Almost 100,000, because they sold 100,000 tickets, dude.
Uh-huh.
And they kept selling more.
Dude.
And they kept giving away tickets. So it was probably, like, on Friday, it was probably, like, 80,000, but on Saturday, it probably would have been more.
Fuck. Like, do any of you know how much the Switchbest Stadium can hold?
Like 20,000. No,
Imagine that.
10,000?
Maybe, no, I think it's more. A little bit more.
no, I don't even think
I don't-
so.
I don't
I'm giving
know.
it 20,000.
But, like, imagine all that filled up, but congested in, like, in the size
dude,
of, like,
only,
a high school courtyard.
Yeah, there was only, like, 4 spots where you could be at. And, like,
Dude.
I feel like the spot we were and on, because if you look at, like, like where they, like, announced it, it was literally where we were.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe the people I saw in that hole
Were the ones.
that died, which is crazy to think because it's like, if I could have got to them, I probably would have saved the life, but maybe somebody else would have died.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because it was, so you said 13 now?
13 confirmed.
So,
yeah,
like,
as of right now.
even if I could have saved one, like,
it doesn't mean,
But
like,
in that same respect that you were that close to saving someone, you were also that close to being in there with them.
To being
yeah,
to
being
dead.
because like I told my girl, like, the only thing, like, that really, like, kept me, like, trying to get out of there is because I told my mom I'd come back in one piece.
Okay.
And I told my girl I'd come
Nah,
back
when
in
you
one
promise
piece.
your
So,
mom something, you...
so like, because I'm like,
yeah.
I was,
Yeah.
like, because I was thinking to myself, I'm like, dude, I was like, I need to get back.
Yeah.
Like, I told my mom I was gonna come
Okay.
back.
I
So
feel
I
like
need to
that
come back.
would-
I was like, I don't care if I come out with a broken leg
She's
or a
like, Mom,
broken
I'm
arm.
gonna beat my ass
Like,
if I
I need
don't
to
get
come
back.
back. Like, you know what I mean?
I'd rather...
Like, cause it would have, dude. It would have. If I would have died there, dude, it would. Cause I'm telling you, I wasn't worried about myself at one point.
You were
I was
worried about
more
the
worried about
unions.
Josue and Yvonne.
Dude, Josue
Like,
and
Brian
Yvonne
can
worried
hold,
me.
because Brian can hold his own.
Yeah, Brian, I know he can.
But
and
Josue and Yvonne, it's like, dude, like I'm telling, no disrespect to them, but dude, they're scrawny, dude.
yeah,
But
no.
what's is crazy is that Yvonne lasted the whole thing. He was in the middle of everything.
No way.
Like, deadass. He even said, he told us that he was in the middle of everything and he survived the whole thing. Like, he went until the
What?
last song.
He was there the whole
was
till
there
the
the whole
last
time.
song until he
He
said
was-
good night.
Until he said good night, he was there.
Bro, what
And
the-
Josue was also there until the last song.
Yo,
Those two made it, like, because I told him, I was like, don't. I even told him, which kind of sucked. I told him, don't bitch out. Don't do it. It's like we wasted all this money to get here and all this shit to get here. And, like, don't bitch out.
Yeah.
Don't do it. And then like
The irony.
because I bitched out, but
Maybe something about
Four
them being
song in.
smaller was like
Yeah,
a little
like-
easier. Like maybe they were
yeah,
just
yeah.
slipping through, breathing,
Slip through
breathing
people.
easier.
yeah, which
don't
is
even know.
yeah, because I told him not to bitch out, but it's like, dude, it's like, because if I wouldn't have bitched out, dude, I probably would have passed out.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I don't care, because like, you know,
Because like that second when you're like, all right.
it's like I'm
just-
not like, I like Travis Scott, but I'm not willing to die
to
to show my
Love
show
it.
my shit. Cause
I was there to the last song.
like no, dude, because if I would have made it and like, you know, like it would have been cool because I paid so much to get there
Yeah.
and I did so much just to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Like I wish I would have made it to the last song to see Drake so up, like because we were close, dude. Like when he came out, like Travis was like right, like he was like to that where that brick is right there.
Okay.
Like that's how close he was.
Damn.
So you were
Like,
close.
we were pretty close. Like we were all close. And then
Damn.
Brian ended up getting next to the barricade, so he has like videos of like Travis Scott like right here in front of him.
No way. But I heard being up against the barricade was,
It was
the worst.
It's worse, yeah.
Because you were getting pushed into it.
Yep.
Shit, dude.
And then a lot of people, like I'm telling you, the people didn't listen because Brian told me that there were people saying, "Let him die, like don't let him pass."
Yo.
That's what I heard too.
What?
The people
That
were
people
like,
were
"Don't
just
let him
like,
through,"
yeah.
because they thought a lot of people were faking it just to get to the barricade, but they were just saying, "Don't let him through." Like if they die here.
What?
Yeah, I heard that
Bro, what
too.
kind of like selfish like?
I'm telling
Shit
you, it
is
was
that?
like 'cause a lot of people are blaming Travis Scott. Like, yeah, I get like that he like incites it, but you don't have to listen to it. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to like if you want to rage, it's like yeah, rage, but don't rage to the point where you're taking somebody's life to do it. You know?
Yeah.
That just puts in perspective how people can get.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
to you know
Yeah.
So it's like
Don't let the paramedics do. They're just trying to get front rows.
yeah, exactly.
People were like hopping on top of the
But yeah,
paramedics
bro,
things.
I don't even know what kind of narcissistic shit that is. Like to be jumping on top of the ambulance
knowing
just to get your
people,
quick.
knowing people are dying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just to get you like quick 10 seconds of fame. Like
Yeah, cause like
fuck that.
because they said by 9:30, they said that they declared the event a mass tragedy.
And that was an hour into him
That was
playing.
30 minutes into him playing.
I
Because he
thought-
came out at 9. He came out at 9, not at 8. Because he was supposed to come out at 8.
Oh,
but he came out at 9.
shit. Oh.
So by
what the
9:30, they already knew people were dead.
Dang.
God, dude.
And then
that was before Drake came out.
yeah.
See, at that point they should have just been like,
I
hey,
think
yo,
by
we
Be
gotta-
like, don't
we
go
gotta-
because
out.
the set ended at 10:45, I think. So I think Drake came out an hour into the set,
Uh-huh.
and then
And then just 45
he played
minutes.
for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and then
Uh-huh.
15 minutes more, and then
Damn. So like the time Travis Scott started singing till the time he said goodnight was in total like an hour 45.
like an hour for yeah. They said it was an hour 45.
Fucking hell,
Damn.
man.
But like
That shit
nobody
went too long.
like expected it. Like when you see people rushing,
Well,
breaking
That's
down
what I'm
barricades,
saying,
like
bro.
even
it's
for
like-
a shirt,
Because like
like you don't expect
people were getting
like,
injured for a shirt, which is
Exactly.
crazy. But you gotta also realize that a lot of people like look the other way because like I'm telling you, like if you look at other videos of like Travis Scott shows,
Mm-hmm.
like you see it's crazy. Like people are jumping off shit. Like
Yeah.
you know, people are like just doing a bunch of random crazy
Yeah.
shit.
Like if you
And you don't expect like people come out with broken legs, broken arms, like broken like a bunch of broken shit,
Yeah.
and nobody cares. But I feel like they took it to like a limit this time.
this
where,
one went too far.
like yeah, because after this, I'm telling like there's no more Astroworld after this. Like they're not gonna let them do it.
No,
Like even if they
no,
get
dude.
even if they get like so much security, like where there's security like everywhere, they're not gonna let them do it because of what happened, and because of how cancel culture is.
And you know what?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure if there's another Astroworld, I'm sure he'd still sell.
No,
Shit
he'll
for
sell it
sure.
out.
I'm sure
He'll
he'd
sell it out.
sure.
If there is another one, he'll sell it out, and it'll be like, cause this one is immortalized.
No, but low
Like,
key,
'cause-
people want to experience shit like that.
Yeah,
Well,
they
it's crazy.
want
that's
to
what
be a
he's
part of the
saying. If you buy tickets to a rave, if you buy tickets to a crazy ass concert, don't expect it to be all sunshine and rainbows.
Yeah, because a lot of people,
Expect
because
shit
it
to
was
go
yeah, because
down.
he said all ages, and people were getting mad at Travis Scott. Like, but like when the 9-year-old died, I'm like, dude, why the like no like disrespect or anything, but why the fuck would you take a 9-year-old
Yeah.
That's
to a
what,
Travis
I
Scott?
don't know.
Like if I had a kid that old, that age, and he was like, Dad, I want to go to a Travis Scott concert. Okay, let's go, but I'm not taking you into the middle of the pit because that's where all the crazy shit happens. Like I'll
Yeah.
take you like to the back so you can see him like through the corner or something,
Mm-hmm.
or on the big monitor, but you're still there. You know what I mean?
I feel like it's just because some parents be oblivious. Like they don't know how hard.
Like they
these
don't know how.
concerts
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
They
like
don't know.
even if like say it was like a Playboy Cardi concert and like a little kid wanted to go, like and the parent didn't know what it was and took him. Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, if they were taking him to a Playboy Cardi concert,
Yeah, like, you know what I mean. But like some people like are just oblivious like that. But like I'm saying, no disrespect or anything. But like,
Why?
why would you?
No,
take
but
a
still-
no, I
No,
question that too. When I saw
you're
the 9-year-old.
expecting crazy. You're not expecting death. Is the problem?
Yeah, but like, why are you gonna take them into the
Straight
middle of the whole thing?
Just-
Because the reason that happened is because the dad passed out, and so he fell off. The kid fell off his shoulders.
I thought it was gonna be on his shoulders.
Yeah,
I didn't
That was
even
my
think the
initial-
dad
yeah,
passed out.
the
he's
dad
like,
passed out first, and the kid fell, and so he got trampled. I think.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, they
I'm
said
telling
he
you, people
died.
give a fuck.
They stomped on the little ass.
They
kid.
said he
Yeah.
died from trauma, head trauma, most especially.
People didn't.
No,
give-
head trauma, suffocation.
Dude, I'm telling you, people didn't give a fuck. They were like,
Yeah,
let him die, dude.
What was the like age demographic? Like, what would you
Like,
say?
so mostly I saw a lot of like, I think it went from like 18, 30-year-olds.
18 to 30.
Like I saw like like that little 14-year-old that died too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I saw a kid. Like I saw like girls that size, but they're like probably 18.
Yeah.
19, you know what I mean? Just because
Yeah.
it's short doesn't mean.
Mm-hmm.
So like you see like a lot of like big ass dudes, like, you know, like, you know what I mean? Like you saw
Yeah.
like adults there, but like you wouldn't expect like a 14-year-old to be there, a 9-year-old to be there.
Yeah.
When they started giving the ages of the victims that died,
I know they were
I
all
was
pretty
like,
young.
I was like,
Mhm.
yo, I think the youngest one was,
It was 9.
well,
Nine,
the youngest,
yeah.
the oldest one.
The oldest was
I
like,
think it was like
It was like
24.
26 or
it
something.
was like
Six, I
almost.
think.
Yeah.
That was crazy, bro.
And
And
then-
like, and they weren't like you said, like little. Well, besides the kids, but like one of the guys was like a bigger dude.
Yeah, and then there was a girl that died like a week after, and you saw the video where the people that trying to carry out on the thing,
That was
Like,
her.
yeah, like where it hit, like
That
where
was
she
her.
hit
Where they
she
dropped
dropped
her.
her?
Yeah, dude, she died
Yeah,
Because
I
they
saw
were-
that. I thought
yeah,
that was her,
she
the one that
died,
died
dude,
like a
because-
week later.
because if she fell in her head, like you hear the
Yeah, you hear.
like you
yeah.
hear the hit, dude. It wasn't like a little hit, like she straight up just hit, and she was already passed out, so it just made it worse.
Yeah, because I saw that video.
Because I was like, lack of oxygen and a head injury, like that doesn't go
Yeah.
together.
Yeah, because wasn't she in the coma for like the week too?
Yeah.
Yeah, she died, dude.
I
She
think
went
like
and she didn't wake up.
2 or 3 people were in a coma after that. Damn, bro.
And then 300 were like, I think a lot of people got
Just
like,
like,
a lot of
severe
broke a
injuries.
leg or some shit like that.
Yeah.
That's fucking
Fuck,
wild,
yeah.
bro. That's crazy.
No, I remember like waking up. So I remember waking up Saturday morning, and I look at my phone, and I see a text from Morgan, and she sends me the news article. She's like 8 dead at the Astroworld concert, and I get up and I'm like, "Yo, what the?" I texted her. I was like, "Bro, Julian, Josue, and Yvonne are there," and they're like, and she's like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah, they went there. They were like, Kevin's going today," and then. And like I get up and I call Kevin and I'm like, "Dog, where are you guys? What are you guys doing? Like, what the hell?" And then he was like, "It's okay, we're fine." And I
Yeah,
was like,
dude, yeah, because
"What the hell?"
even at
dude?
2:30 in the morning, I think it was like, what time was it in Colorado Springs? I don't remember. What are they?
Is it a 1 hour difference?
I don't know, dude. But even then, like, I got a call from my sister-in-law. Like, they called me, and I was like, she never calls me, so I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And so I answer, and she's like, hey, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Why? She's like, oh, I saw the news, and then, I hung up, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'm good. Like, No, I told her I was good, and then I hung up, and then I don't know who else called me, but they called me, and they were like, "Are you good? Because I know you're there," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good." And then people started calling Josue and Yvonne. His mom called them, and she was like, you could hear like the panic in her
I
voice.
can only imagine.
Like, because,
Josue
like,
and Yvonne's
Because when you
mom,
hear
dude.
8 people dead, but none of them have been identified,
Yeah.
it's like, because that really could have been.
That,
it could have been
it's,
all
it's
4
like
of us.
They automatically
all 3
think
of
that's
us,
my
all two-
kid.
yeah, you know what I mean? So like, it was kind of is crazy when you hear the panic in somebody's voice.
Yeah.
Especially when
they
it's your mom.
Because they think you're dead, and so he picked up the phone, and his mom, like, you could hear, like, kind of like she was praying that phone would answer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so he told us, like, yeah, we're good. We're in the hotel.
Uh-huh.
And so, like, yeah, and then when we woke up, like, I posted the news. I was like, damn, like, that's crazy. I posted it on my story.
Yeah.
And then people were, like, sliding up on the thing. It's like, are you okay? Are you good? And, like, this and that. I'm like, yeah, like, I made it out. And then, so instead of, like, we couldn't go to Astroworld anymore. So we passed by there, and there's already people, like, putting flowers and stuff like that. And then we went downtown to ride scooters and stuff, and you see people with the merch. And what's crazy is that it's like you get a sense of like, oh shit, you survived too. Like not like you know, like you know what I mean.
Yeah,
it's like, but
like,
that's like the first thing that comes
like
to your
holy
like,
shit, you
like
were there.
you were there too. Like you made it out just like me.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's crazy, bro.
When did you get approached by the news to do an interview?
Well, cause so we were just messing around, and I texted the news. I was like, "Hey, I'm from Springs. I survived Astroworld. Like, you know, just playing. I didn't think they would fucking answer." And so they answered, and they wanted to do an interview, and then but this is when everything was like very sensitive. Like,
Well, it was
You
it
were on
was
the news?
it was the yeah, he was on the
In
news.
Dallas or in Springs?
No, here.
Oh, what? I don't want to.
Well, that whole week, that was the biggest story. So obviously they're gonna be
So,
like,
yeah.
"Yo, say less."
yeah. So we get back, and then the next day we like, you know, we do the thing, and then like it was very sensitive because it was either you're blaming Travis Scott and like everybody,
Yeah,
or you're a dick rider and you don't want to blame him.
that was
And then
was hard.
And then you feel like, you know, because you can't really, because if you say, oh, it wasn't his fault, it's like
Everybody's
so,
on your ass.
Yeah, but like, so I made it very clear. It's like, so it was kind of on him, like because I feel like he could have stopped it at one point.
Yeah,
Like he could have been like, you know what, like something's happening, I need to stop the show.
yeah.
But then it also comes down to people were just being dicks.
Humanity,
They wouldn't let you through, and that's what I told the lady. I'm like they were letting people out. Like they said, if you die here, you die here. We don't care.
But she said, "Don't say that."
No, they put it on the news.
They did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so, yeah. So like because I didn't want to get canceled because you know how people are.
Yeah.
You say one wrong thing and they find out where you live, where you do this.
Yeah, dude, it's so annoying.
Yeah, like yeah. And
It's
so
over.
like I didn't want to say anything to get like people like, you know, like all like mad and stuff. So I
Yeah.
kind of kept it simple
Gotcha.
because if like I knew if I would have said my true like
True experience.
like my true thing of how I thought about things,
Yeah.
they would have been like, get them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you can't say anything wrong.
Yeah.
People are so
You have to be like politically correct
yeah,
about
like
everything.
Well,
that
there
or
is
just
no
be kind of
politically
neutral.
correct.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like,
Did
you gotta
the reporter be like, okay, you
She
gotta
didn't.
say
She
it like
didn't
this?
tell us like what to say. She just asked us questions.
Oh, so she was just like,
She
Like,
didn't
say
care what we
whatever
said,
you
but
want.
she took a lot of the pieces out too.
that I thought so. 'Cause
Yeah.
the part that I did see, it was very like bits and pieces.
It was big,
and
yeah,
I was
because
like,
she took because it's like I blamed the people first and then Travis,
she switched
but she
it.
switched it where it's like they said that it was Travis. Even the news report, like the main people,
Mm-hmm.
they were like they said that they say it's Travis Scott's fault and other
Travis
people.
is to blame.
just
Yeah.
anything to make people of color look better.
Yeah.
yeah, so,
That's on you.
so I don't know, dude. It was just crazy because like I said, like when I came back, I was like very like emotionally distressed.
Yeah.
Because like I finally got back and I thought I could relax, but it just kept playing in my head, and I didn't want to seem like a bitch about it because it's like you know what I mean. You got to be tough about it because like if you look like
I mean,
like you know what I mean.
you got to be tough about it, but not a lot of people have been through that shit.
Yeah. So like I was like very like when I would tell people about it, I'd be like like oh I made it like you know. But like inside like I was like kind of like dying, bro, because
Dude,
because hearing those like screams of like help me
yeah,
like and all that shit, it was just
bro.
dude, that shit was
So like low key some sense of like PTSD type shit.
yeah, because like I would have dreams about like because when it first started like this eagle came out like on the screen when I had dreams
The
like that shit
flaming
like
one.
yeah that would be popping up in my head
Yeah.
and then when I would think about it like I'd start having like a little bit of anxiety because it's like damn I was like I'd think to myself like did I make it out I was like you know what I mean
sometimes it becomes like surreal.
Yeah.
like yeah like I was like did I really make it out or am I just like
Think like dreaming it up. and
yeah
shit.
but then I come back to reality it's like yeah I made it out dude like
Damn, bro.
That's
Fuck,
fucking wild,
dude.
bro. And has that been going on recently too, or it just stopped after a while?
I mean, it's there, but it's not as bad anymore. Like I have memories of it, but it doesn't give me like what it used to.
Yeah.
Like,
Like it doesn't give you that bad anxiety and stuff.
Yeah.
That's bro. Oh my.
yeah,
That's
dude, it's bad,
crazy.
and especially like Josue. I haven't talked to them about it because I don't want to bring it up because I
Yeah,
know it's kind of
like
like
it's
sensitive
sensitive.
about it.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, maybe they're going through it too. Because I
Yeah.
know Brian had a good ass time. Because he was on the barricade.
Damn.
He didn't give a fuck.
Oh my god.
But like, we were like, because me and Ivana Josue were like in the middle of everything.
Mm-hmm.
And even he saw people were like passing out and stuff like that. So it's
Yeah.
like, I don't want to talk about it and then like, hit a nerve and like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Trigger something with
Yeah.
them, dude. Well, I mean, for like some, well, I've talked to all four of you since that, and for like the four of you that have gone through that, it seems like you guys are doing well and like not being the person to bring it up in every conversation, not being like, oh, I
Dude, it's not an accomplishment. It
and
really
it's
is.
it's like okay, whatever, but and you guys are not letting it like destroy you.
Well, because like I said, first of all, it's not an accomplishment that I made it.
Well, no.
Like, honestly, like, I thank God, like, that I made it out. And I feel like my dad was watching over me, too, because, And so, like, I just don't tend to bring it. Like, if somebody asks, hey, you were at Astro, like, yeah, dude, I was there. Like, but I'm not going to, like, tell
The whole story.
the whole
again.
the whole world, like, hey, I was in Astro. Yeah, I did the news thing, but I just wanted to,
Yeah.
because there was so much misinformation going on, I just wanted to tell my part.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, yeah, if somebody asks, I'm going to tell them. But, like, I'm not going to be, like, bringing it up, like, it's something to be proud of, because somebody's kid that told them, like, hey, I'll be back at this time. Like, it kind of sucks because, like, I told my mom the same thing, like, hey, I'm going to be back at this day and this time, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, like, somebody's kid told their parents, like, hey, I'm going to be back at this time, or I'm going to be back tomorrow, I'm going to spend the night here in this, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And for them to get a call, like, hey, they didn't make it. Or, hey, we can't find them. Because a lot of the people were missing, too. Like,
I heard about that.
Yeah.
Like, unidentified
Wait,
type
like missing?
Like, they couldn't, because they were in the medical tent or they were taken to a hospital. And, like, you know what I mean?
So, like, people automatically thought they were dead.
Yeah. And so, like, it kind of
yeah.
sucks because you think about it. It's like, damn. Like, you know what I mean? Somebody lost their little, like, their kid. Like, lost their kid that day. All because they just wanted to have fun.
Damn, imagine. Okay, because now I'm just thinking about, like, the dad that had the kid on his shoulders. Imagine how he felt when he finally, like, gained consciousness again and realized what went down.
Bro.
It's like,
That
where's
would
my kid, dude?
suck.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
where's
that's
his kid?
crazy.
Like, that was the last time he, like, got a hold and...
Cause
Dude,
like
I'm telling
that.
you, I'm telling you, I think I saw that kid, dude. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
That
cause
kid saved my life, man.
his last memory is like him holding him, and then if you lose consciousness, you're like, you don't know where you're at.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going on.
That's probably the last memory he had with his kid.
Bro, that's
Well, yeah,
crazy,
I'm
bro.
telling you, dude, because their parents were probably like, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, or, they probably had plans for the next day, like before they went to the next day of Astroworld, or,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
To
Like,
continue. Oh, we'll see 21 tomorrow.
yeah,
Well,
like we'll see, like, we'll see you tomorrow. We'll see
yeah.
you here.
See
we'll
you at the hotel.
You know what I mean? Like,
we'll go.
or like if you go with, because there was a friend group where they lost one of the people, and like he didn't make it back to the hotel, so they don't know what happened. But like, just think about it, like the homies were like, "Oh, dude, like just meet up here if we get lost at the," you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
that one homie didn't show up. It's like, where'd he go? And it's like,
Bro, what
finding
the
out he's
hell?
dead. It's like, damn, dude. It's like,
That's crazy. Oh man.
Dang, that's crazy. Like putting it in your perspective.
yeah, because like,
Like imagine if you lost like Josue,
Yeah.
and then next
Like-
minute you see him like pop up on the TV.
like yeah, like I'm telling you, dude, I wasn't worried about myself because I knew I was good.
Yeah.
I was more worried about because I felt like I had an obligation to get them home
Yeah.
and get them home, get Brian home, like the people that were with me home.
Josue's mom didn't say take care of him. Dude,
No,
I
like-
would kill me.
Like, dude,
That would kill me.
yeah, I'm telling you, dude, because if something would have happened to them, dude, I would have lost it, bro.
Dude,
Like-
I
Like, I would have done something because, like, I'm telling you, like, in that moment when I like felt like I couldn't breathe, I was like, shit, where are they?
yeah.
Like, where are they? Like,
Like
and I was like, when the show ended, I was praying, dude. I was hoping they came out of that thing alive. And so when I found them, like, it was a relief. I found one. Okay, I found Josue, and then I found Brian, and then I found Yvonne, and it's like, okay, we're good. We got all four of us. Let's go. Because even Brian was relieved when he found it.
bro.
Because he was like, because you could tell, like, he was like he was
Just-
worried, dude.
Bro,
Like,
I
so
can't
it was crazy
imagine
because,
that
like,
shit.
if you really put it into, like, the perspective of, like,
You guys are like
they had, like, the people that had, like, the same objective you had to get home,
Mm-hmm.
but they didn't complete it because people were
Any-
being dumb and just, reckless. It's, like, very, like, it's traumatizing, dude, because it's like, I'm telling you, like, that could have been any one of us. Because the 8 dead could have been all 4 of us, or all 3 of us, or just me and one of the twins, or Brian, or just me. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's crazy.
But I mean, we're all glad all of you made it out, and I mean, rest in peace to those that didn't. That's honestly hard to hear, because like, it's one thing, you know, just knowing that, oh, you're going to a concert, you're having fun, and then shit just turns and that's how it is a lot of stuff nowadays. You go to school and you're even scared to go to school. Why? Shit goes down.
Yeah, anyway.
Right? You're Walmart.
Because people don't know how to act.
Exactly, bro. Like,
people just think it's all like, it's just fun and games until somebody's life gets taken. Because I'm telling you, dude, because the people that wouldn't let people through probably felt like, oh, like, you know, I would have done something or something like that. But like, you know, damn well
in the back of their head,
what they were doing. You know what I mean? Yeah.
They're probably the guys telling their friends.
Don't act like a victim out and try and like. Yeah. Because I feel like a lot of people that are trying to get money from that are the people letting the people die. You know what I mean? It's like, don't try and change now, dude. It's like, if you would have helped them, they probably would have lived. Bro. You know what I mean?
No, like, I called Kevin the other day and I was like, bro, what the fuck is going on? And then he was like, it's okay, I'm here with them.
Yeah, dude.
And I was like, thank God. Okay. Josue, Julie and everybody there. He's like, yes, we're all here. And I was like, all right, sick. And then I was like, fuck, okay, good. But then, like, just hearing about it and seeing it afterwards, and then seeing the video that Travis Scott posted. So, like, apparently he didn't know anybody died until, like he was having dinner after the concert.
Until, like, because we waited to see what Travis was going to say. Because we knew, like, he had to respond either now or, like, literally, like, Saturday out.
Yeah. You know, no, it's Saturday for sure.
Yeah. So we were just staying up. We were like, because we weren't tired, dude, because the adrenaline
was pumping all over the place.
Like, it was still keeping us up.
Yeah.
And we didn't go to sleep until, like, 6-something in the morning, dude. Shit. And so, like, we were just waiting for him to, like, you know,
say anything,
say something.
Yeah.
Because the police chief already said something, like, you know, a mass tragedy and 8 people dead.
Yeah.
Because those people were dead on the spot. Like,
they pulled them out and they already died.
They had already died. And which is crazy because me and Sway went back into the pit because everything was already empty. But we wanted to see if we were like, I was thinking, like, please don't let me see, like, Yvonne on the ground. Or Brian on the ground, you know what I mean? So we went back there to see if anybody was there. When we didn't find anybody, that's when we left and we found Brian, we found Yvonne. Okay, yeah. You know, so that's.
But if you would have gone any, like, more deep or stayed there a little bit more,
we probably would have saw the dead bodies getting carried out, to be honest.
For sure.
But then I think that's when they started kicking everybody out because they were getting very, like, mad. You know what I mean? Like, very, like, you know, pushy.
Aggravated
like,
and stuff.
Like, y'all need to leave. Like, get out.
Yeah.
Like, get out. And, like, I think, like, a lot of the security guards, a lot of more cops showed up there, like, get the fuck out. Like, y'all need to leave. And so they were, like, you know, telling us to get out, get out. And I think that's because they were carrying the dead bodies and they didn't want nobody to record it.
Bro.
You know what I mean?
And, like, just experiencing just everything afterwards. Because I saw a TikTok testimony of one of the paramedics. And he said he, like, you guys saw that one? Yeah. He was, like, going in and he said, while I went in to go see the first person, I realized when I got to him, he was already dead. So I'm on my way out. On my way out, I see one more dead person. And then I go, like, 5 feet more. And there's another person giving another person CPR. And then I leave, get my stuff, and I come back. And I come back and I see another person. So 4 people dead.
Within just, like, the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude. Like, those people were already dead on the spot.
And he said that, like, the person that he went to initially had probably already been dead for, like, 3 minutes.
Because I heard this rumor that someone was going around injecting people with shit.
Well, no,
that came up too.
That was false. They were just saying shit at that point. Because a lot of the things that they said that people were like, you know, because they didn't check anybody's bag, to be honest. They literally just put it on thing, passed it, and you would walk through. They wouldn't even do anything with the wand or anything. They just let you pass.
No way.
And then people were selling drugs there, selling LSD, selling weed.
That was the first rumor.
Probably, yeah, selling. Yeah, because there was a dude with a backpack walking around. That's what I heard too.
That's what I'm saying. But
And I
nobody's
think
giving away
people-
free
yeah.
drugs.
And I think people were selling. I think people were selling coke and shit, and like just weed, like all that stuff. And people were smoking like straight up in front of the security guards. They didn't give a fuck.
Bro. Yeah, like I told my mom, I was like, yeah, they were injecting people. That's how they died.
Nah, dude.
But
But apparently, one of the security guards said he got like pricked by something.
yeah.
that came out false because he said he just lied.
Unless you got some little
Yeah, some incentive.
He got EpiPen. Julian, I just want to say thank you for making it, dude. Because damn, like if I put myself in your shoes, if I can like, if I made it through and I come back and I see Josue and Yvonne's parents and I'm like, all right, I brought them back. They're good. And are you like walk into your house and like meet eye to eye with your mom after the last time you told you were supposed to meet her, after she saw all that shit go through on the news? Fuck, dude. That's just crazy. But, oh man.
Bro, you ain't gotta feel no type of way about that. Like how you said that sometimes you feel like a bitch or something. Like, nah, bro. That was a hard ass experience.
Well, yeah, it's just I don't know, man, because I feel like I could have made it through the whole thing, but I just couldn't. I couldn't do it.
Nah, bro, know your limits.
No,
That's
yeah.
like, that probably saved your life. Know your limits.
Yeah.
Who cares? You only listen to 4 songs.
Hey, who the fuck?
You're here, yeah, like sitting next to us at the end of the day.
You could go to another concert if you ever want to again. I don't know.
That's crazy though. Okay, would you still consider yourself like not a fan, but like someone who actively still listens to Travis Scott?
Well, yeah. I don't care what anybody like. I get what happened.
That's my boy.
I'm gonna still listen to Travis, dude.
Okay.
Got to see it through, my
Like,
boy.
I see through.
yeah, dude. Like, just I don't know. Like, people are gonna make you feel bad for like listening to after what happened, but I'm like, it's just music, bro. And I still have because I got a tat with like Cactus Jack.
Oh really?
I still have it.
Okay.
So like,
But yeah,
it's
well,
like
it's
on me for life, like because like, yeah, that happened, but it's just like at one point when can we get over it?
Mhm.
Yeah, like you had to move on from it.
Like I can't just keep going back. Oh, like this happened. I can't listen to him. Like,
yeah. Like if you get in a car accident, you have to drive again.
Yeah, like
Right, kind of get over
because that
it.
happened, I don't want to go to another concert because like I'm telling you, I went to a concert like a couple like because the 24th
Mhm.
I went to go see Don Toliver, and so it was pretty hype. Like people were like
Yeah.
still pushing you towards on the barricade and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that was just I thought I was like that's just prepping me for the Travis Scott concert.
It's just prepping me for the Travis Scott concert. You should have went to a boxing gym. That shit was gonna prep you for the Travis Scott concert, dude.
No, but yeah, I still listen to him, and it's not like
No,
I don't feel bad, but it's just like like I made it through, so I feel like I should have the right to be able to listen to him.
Yeah.
Like your opinion hasn't changed on him.
No, like because he didn't physically murder them. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it was just a tragedy that happened at a show. Like, yeah, he has some responsibility, but I mean, the people that were there just not helping. Yeah,
I get that.
He didn't murder him. He just sacrificed him, right?
But still, thank you, man. You made it out. You got, those kids home.
Hold up.
But Danny has something he wants to ask you.
What are you rating the show, bro?
Oh my god! After the 4 songs,
1 through 10.
After the 4 songs I listened to, and then the other 6 that I was forced to listen to because I couldn't get it out. I give the show like a solid 7. 7, 8. No disrespect to the people that died, but like it was kind of a good show. Everything was pretty clean.
If there's another Travis show,
fuck yeah.
going back?
Shit.
I don't know if like that's a bad thing, but it's just, dude, it's an experience. Like, cause I've been to a couple concerts and it's like when you're there, like it's a good experience because you get to see the people that like you like to listen to.
Yeah.
So like just because like this happened like doesn't mean I'm gonna stop going. Like you said, like if I get in a car accident, like regardless I have to go back to like
driving.
It's like why can't I go back to concerts, especially
enjoying,
Travis Scott? Like, like if there's another Astroworld, like I'll be better prepared. Like if I feel like like not like that, but like I'll take like those like water backpacks and stuff like that, and like probably like those air like the air in the can shit, like because that probably would help.
It would help a lot,
and like be better positioned.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? Not
Just in your mind,
yeah.
no, okay.
No, like,
Look
I know
around
where
and
this
be
is
like,
gonna get
yeah,
crazy.
no.
Let's get out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, let's get out before something bad happens again, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, just because this happened doesn't mean I'm not gonna
Well, that's good.
not, like, you know, go to another, like, you know, crazy concert. Like, you know,
Yeah.
but I know, well, like, now I know when it's getting
Yeah,
bad.
you're
You
better
have to bring
prepared
some
for
shoe
it
cleaner,
now.
bro.
Oh my, Danny, shut up,
I'm
dude.
stuck on that unions level, bro.
But Julian, thank you so much, dude. If you want to plug anything, there you go.
Where I plug.
Instagram,
If y'all wanna
Instagram,
follow my
Snap,
Instagram, it's
everything.
Air Julian.
All
Air
right.
_JU1IAN. Follow me and give me likes. No sean gachos. Please and thank you.
All right, you heard him, guys. Guys,
And
go.
when I open my sneaker store, 10% off to the people who watch this.
Hey,
But
hey,
you gotta show me that you watch
hey,
this.
you got me, my boy. You
Hey,
got me.
20 because we were here.
Hey, thank you guys so much for listening. Always remember to like, subscribe, comment. We will see you next week.
And tell your dog your name.
And don't stop raging, please.
Send us your reactions. I want to see this.
All right, guys. Bye.